Let's analyze together NIO.
Let's go. Very interesting stock. Let's see what's going on right now because it seems like the price is bouncing and creating kind of double bottom. So very interesting. Let's go.
Yeah, we have the logarithmic scale activated right now, and then we are analyzing the daily chart. So very important because if you deactivate the logarithmic, you use a normal chart, this is what you see. So
Wow.
almost nothing. Very difficult to see the support levels, the resistance levels. So for this particular growth stock, the logarithmic scale is the best one to use.
Yeah, exactly. In our opinion, normally it is when you have this kind of volatility because you can see insane levels. We are talking about 100% in a couple of weeks or even days. So these are movements that don't reflect as good in the normal scale as with the logarithmic one. So let's go to the 1 hour chart to see with more detail. And we can see that the last downtrend right here was broken out at the level of 8.50 more or less, and this could be like the start of the uptrend. What do you think, Alvaro?
Yeah, a breakout is the most important thing. When you analyze previous breakouts, it happened the same. It went up like crazy, and then yeah, you can see like a retest or something like resistance level, and then going back. But at the beginning, you have the upside. The upside maybe here I would say something between $12 and 13. Because we don't have clear resistance levels at this particular point. People are accumulating at these levels.
Yeah, I think like we don't have to like predict something from here because it's very difficult. But we can apply technical analysis and follow what the price is doing. And as you mentioned in the past, we had this breakout, for example, and you can see the price was like in a range, and finally it went up. Then we had the breakout to the downside, the price dropped to previous support levels, and it created another uptrend that after the breakout went down. So right now we are at the start of this new movement with this breakout. So we could see something like this as it happened in the past, but we could also see something different. So that's why applying technical analysis, in my opinion, is key right now.
Yeah, the most important thing with this particular stock is the earnings, like as any other stock. The problem here is like the interest rates are kind of high. The economy is like in time in some sort of recession,
Hmm.
incoming recession. So it's very risky to buy assets like this for the long term. So maybe you can follow the uptrend until you get the $12, $13 area. But I would sell there. I would sell there because as long as we have this interest rates environment and that is raising every time, I would wait for it. But if they start to lower interest rates, even if they start thinking about not raising more the interest rates, I think it's a buy for the long term.
Yeah, it will depend, as you mentioned, on the earnings because that's like the key that investors are trying to detect. You know, stocks that are going lower because they have bad earnings, but they will recover in the future and they get those profits, from that recovery. And with this one, we could have that kind of scenario because this company has been trading for a long period now. We didn't analyze this in the past because we thought it didn't have a lot of interest, but if this is the case, we'll continue to do so because I find this fascinating, a stock that is lasting a long period and finally it seems like it's bouncing, it is not just crashing again and again and again. You see here the last movement went from 840 more or less to almost 15. That was a nice movement. Right now we are in the lower part of that correction again. So maybe we see another movement like that. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, we're talking about a 12 billion market cap stock, so it's not bad. We have other stocks that we analyze based on EVs, such as Mullen, and Mullen Automotive is going back again, going down again and again and again. But with this particular stock, it's holding the $8 area, so this is very important. The interest of the investors, trying to hold the price, and you can even use some indicators like the auto anchor volume profile, so you can see, the all the trades that we have here where all the buying and buying and selling orders are located.
Yeah, that's very interesting, and it could help you in order to apply technical analysis with different indicators. And let's go finally to the daily chart to see again the perspective for the long term. We can see that the price is just in the middle of the chart, and it is more or less at the levels from where the price started in 2018. And I think this is a very interesting level because a lot of investors have been waiting for this. So I think this is like the critical moment for the price to continue going higher or do the breakout to the downside and visit again those levels that visited in 2019 of more or less of $1, almost $1. Wow, that was insane.
Yeah, this is amazing. So guys, we have a video on the right for you, and remember to subscribe right here.
Thank you. Have a nice week. Take care.